Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our annual Arts Festival at the Concept School. What about our amazing artists and writers and our photographers and all of our creative students? And none of that would have been made possible without your support and your students' creativity, but also the leadership and creativity of our teachers. So I want to thank Mrs. Sheila Fredericks, our technology coordinator. I also want to let you know that we have an article. We have a journalist from the Daily Local News here, Mr. Bill Redigue. So thank you, Bill, for coming. I also want to welcome our board president, Nancy McGuire. Where did Nancy go? And last but not least, the amazing creativity of our students is the result of Miss Lauren Schwinn. Lauren.
Coming to our arts festival this year. Each year this becomes, I feel like, a bigger and bigger thing that we put together as an entire school. So it is just wonderful to see the accumulation of our creative work throughout this year being put on display for all of you to see. And I also just want to shout out, last year we started portfolio classes in the school. And I wanted to shout out just real quick, my 4 portfolio students have their solo exhibitions on either side of our amazing stage. So please give a hand to Mikey Nardozzi, Nora Forte, Daniel Crump, and Henry Deputy. And of course, throughout the school, you will see amazing pieces. Behind us is some of our stage backdrop from the production that happened for Shakespeare. So there's just so much creativity going on in this school. It is only right to share the creative lights with our performing arts teachers. So I want to give a huge shout out to the theater department, Mrs. Wright and Mrs. Griffith.
This is my friend, Dr. Watson. He often helps me with my cases.
Pleased to meet you, sir.
Likewise, Dr. Mortimer.
Mr. Holmes, I need your advice. A man named Sir Charles Baskervilles died about 3 months ago, as you know, from the newspapers. Well before he died, he gave me these papers about the family history. I'd like to read them to you, if I may.
Please, go ahead.
I assure you we will listen carefully.
I am Hugo Baskerville, and I'm writing this in the year of 1792. My father told me about the Hound of the Baskervilles, and I believe what he told me. I want you, my son, to read these words. Remember that God punishes the wicked and forgives the innocent. The head of the Baskervilles family in 1640 was a cruel and bad man. His name was Sir Hugo Baskerville. He fell in love with the daughter of a farmer. She was frightened of him. She always tried to avoid him. One day, Sir Hugo learned that her family were away from the farm. He rode on horseback to the farm with some friends of his, and they carried the girl to Baskerville Hall. They locked her in a room upstairs. Then they went downstairs and started to eat and drink. The girl was terrified. She jumped out of the window and tried to run back to her home. Sir Hugo was furious when he realized the room was empty. He was also very drunk by now. His friends told him to let out the hounds, and he agreed to do this. Then he jumped on his horse and rode after the hound. Some of his friends also decided to ride after him. After a while, Sir Hugo's friends saw an old man in the darkness. They wanted to know where Sir Hugo was. The old man seemed very frightened and could hardly speak. I saw Sir Hugo on his horse, the old man told them, but I also saw a huge hound. It was running silently beside Sir Hugo. Sir Hugo's friends laughed at the old man's words, but their laughter did not last long. Soon they saw Sir Hugo's horse, who was coming towards them, but it was alone. The men now rode deeper into the moor in order to find their friend. They found the hounds at the edge of a deep valley. Baskerville hounds are usually very courageous, but these ones seemed terrified. They did not want to go further into the valley. A few of Sir Hugo's friends went into the valley. They saw two great stones on the ground there. The farmer's daughter lay near one of these stones. She was dead. Sir Hugo was on the ground next to her. The men were frightened now, because there was an enormous hound standing over Sir Hugo. The hound moved forward and tore out Sir Hugo's throat. Then it turned away slowly towards the men. It was the biggest hound they had ever seen. Its eyes and body shone in the darkness. The men galloped away. One of them died of fright when they reached Baskerville Hall. The other two went mad because of what they had seen that night. That was the first time that the hound appeared. Other Baskervilles have died in strange ways because of that hound. That is why you, my sons, must never cross the moors at night. What do you think?
It's a good story to frighten children.
There's more.
Sir Charles Baskerville died very suddenly. He spent only 2 years at Baskerville because he lived most of his life abroad. He was a good man and he behaved very generously to the poor. We will all miss him. People are saying strange things about Sir Charles's death. These strange things are not true. Sir Charles died because he had a weak heart. Dr. Mortimer says that his heart had been weak for a long time.
Is that what you told the newspaper reporter? Go on then, Watson.
The facts of the death are simple. Every evening, Sir Charles walked in the gardens around the house. His favorite walk was along the yew alley near the house. He went there, as usual, on the evening of the 4th of June to smoke a cigar. His butler, Barrymore, was upstairs in Sir Charles's room. Sir Charles wanted to go to London the next day. When Sir Charles did not come back to the house, Barrymore went into the garden to look for him. He followed his master's footprints in the wet earth. They went from the house along the yew alley to a gate which opens onto the moor. The footprints stopped at the gate. Barrymore found Sir Charles' body near there. Barrymore said that his master's footprints were complete until he reached the gate. Then they were not complete. Barrymore thought that Sir Charles was walking on his toes.
Curious, isn't it?
Yes, I found that part interesting as well.
The new head of the Baskerville family is Sir Henry Baskerville. He's living in America at present, but the lawyers hope he will come back to England when he hears the news.
So you see, the newspaper tells a story like that.
Yes, I see.
Tell us what really happened, Dr. Mortimer. Tell us everything the newspaper did not say.
I am a man of science, and there are certain things I cannot believe.
As am I, Dr. Mortimer.
Besides, I did not want to tell a story that would frighten the new heir to Baskerville Hall.
Yes, that would not have helped. Please go on, Dr. Mortimer.
I will tell you gentlemen everything. You see, Sir Charles was very frightened about something.
Did he believe in the stories of the Hound of the Baskervilles?
He never went out in the dark, but one told me he heard strange noises at night. One night, about 3 weeks before he died, I found him standing outside of the house.
Didn't you say he didn't like to go out at nighttime?
He was shaking with terror. He said there was an animal among the trees. I looked and he was quite right.
What kind of animal was it, Dr. Mortimer?
I thought it was a small cow. I tried to find it but couldn't. Sir Charles was very anxious that night, so I decided to stay with him. It was then he gave me the papers about the family history.
Did you hear any noises after you went back into the hall?
No, Barrymore found Sir Charles's body and told me he only saw Sir Charles's footprints. He was wrong. I found other footprints nearby.
Boom! A man or a woman's?
A hound, a large hound. They were quite clear.
No one else saw the hound footprints?
Why was that, do you think, Dr. Mortimer?
The hound prints were not very close to Sir Charles's body. I was the only one who examined the area carefully.
What about a sheepdog?
Sheepdogs do not have such big prints.
You said those prints were not very close to the body.
No, they're about 20 yards away from Sir Charles's body.
Tell me about the yew alley, Dr. Mortimer.
There are 2 yew hedges about 9 feet high, and there's a grass path with gravel in the middle.
And the gate. Where's the gate?
In one of the hedges,
Is it possible to reach the moor by any other way?
no, you have to go through the gate.
So, I see. Now you can only enter through the gate or through the alley. Is that right?
No, there's a summer house at the end of the alley. You can leave the alley that way.
Did Sir Charles reach the summer house?
Yes, we found his body about 50 yards away from it.
And now the footprints. You said these were on the path and not on the grass.
Is that right, Dr. Mortimer?
Indeed, they were on the same side of the path as the gate that opens onto the moor.
Very interesting. What about the gate itself? Was it open or closed?
It was closed and locked.
Is it a tall gate?
No.
Would you say a man could easily jump over it?
Yes.
Tell me more about Sir Charles's footprints, please.
I think Sir Charles stood near the gate for some time. His footprints were everywhere, and there was cigar ash near the gate.
You're a good observer. Why don't you come and talk to me at once?
People are saying strange things, that they have seen a huge animal on the moor, and that it has a strange leg. These are sensible, ordinary people, Mr. Holmes. I didn't know what to do.
And you thought these people were telling the truth?
Yes.
But you're a man of science. Surely you can't believe in these supernatural stories.
I don't know what I believe. All I know is that the hound that killed Hugo in 1640 was a supernatural beast.
If you believe in supernatural beasts, then a detective certainly can't help you.
Perhaps you can't, but you can give me some advice. Sir Henry arrives in London today, and I want to protect him.
And why can't he go to Baskerville Hall?
It's too dangerous.
Very well. Go meet Sir Henry and bring him to me here tomorrow morning.
Holmes, I must attend a few of my own patients. Shall I see you later in the day?
Yes, of course. See you then, dear Watson. Ah, Watson, I thought that was you speaking to Mrs. Hudson downstairs.
I take it you have some new ideas on the mysterious Baskerville family case?
I say, Watson, why do you think Sir Charles's footprints changed in the yew alley?
Well, Dr. Mortimer said they started out as complete, but then only the toe prints could be seen near the end.
Yes, Watson, what do you think that means? Sir Charles did not walk down the alley on his toes. He ran. He ran away from something.
That's why Dr. Mortimer only saw the toe prints on the path.
Indeed. Sir Charles was near the gate in the yew alley. Who was he waiting for, or why did he wait there, I wonder?
Gentlemen, I'm happy Mortimer arranged this meeting. I received a letter this morning.
Don't go to the more. Your life is in danger.
What does it mean?
Have you anything else to tell me?
Well, something strange happened in my hotel last night. I left my shoes outside the room for the boots to clean them, and when I woke up this morning, there was only one shoe. They were brand new. I've never worn them.
That is strange. Dr. Mortimer is worried about your safety at Baskerville Hall.
Baskerville Hall is my family house. No one will stop me from going there if I choose to. Why don't you join me in 2 hours for lunch at my hotel? We can discuss this whole matter further.
As you wish, Sir Henry. Quick, Watson, I want to follow them. Sir Henry may be in danger.
Indeed.
No matter, Watson. I took the driver's number. I shall talk to him later.
Right now, Holmes.
Mr. Holmes, Dr. Watson. May I offer you anything to drink?
No, thank you.
Well, stranger still, I must tell you that my other shoe, the pair I told you about already, is missing.
How curious.
Do you plan to remain here at the hotel?
No, I'm going to go to Baskerville Hall.
You're doing the right thing. If someone's trying to hurt you, you're safer there than in London.
That can't be true.
Dr. Mortimer, is there anyone at Baskerville Hall who has a black beard?
Only Barrymore.
The butler?
Yes.
Good. I'll send a telegram to the house to make sure everything is ready for the arrival of Sir Henry. If it doesn't get delivered directly in his hands, then we'll know if he's in London or at Baskerville Hall today.
How clever, Holmes.
Now, what about the family money that came after the death of Sir Charles?
Barrymore and his wife received £500, and I received £1,000. The rest goes to Sir Henry, about £740,000.
That's a lot of money. Someone would kill for a fortune like that.
What happens if Sir Henry dies? Where does the money go then?
If Sir Henry dies, the rest of the money goes to a cousin, James Desmond. But he is old. Why would he want to be rich now?
Go to Baskerville Hall as I cannot make it. I'm working on another case. But Watson will go.
Look, this is one of the shoes that I couldn't find before.
It wasn't there when we searched the room.
Holmes, the game's afoot.
Elementary, dear Watson!
What can I do for you, sir?
I was given a message to come see a man with this address.
Ah, yes. Please come in.
Surely, sir.
Tell me about the passenger with the black beard you had in your taxi.
He told me he was a detective and to say nothing.
Sir, this is a very serious matter. Answer the question.
I want to know everything.
He gave me his name.
That wasn't very intelligent of him. What name did he give you?
Holmes, sir. Sherlock Holmes.
Where did you take this man?
I took him to Waterloo Station. He caught a train.
Very well. Thank you for your time. Our enemy is very clever, Watson. We don't know what he did in London. Be very careful at Baskerville Hall. There is great danger in this case.
Yes, Holmes, I can sense the danger in it.
When you go to Baskerville Hall, do be careful and take your pistol. And don't let Sir Henry go out on the moors.
Welcome home, Sir Henry.
We're pleased to have you home, Sir Henry. Thank you. Barrymore, what's this about an escaped prisoner?
Sir, where did you hear such news?
A soldier was standing in the road not too far from here and informed us that a prisoner named Selden escaped 3 days ago.
I see, sir. Dinner will be served in the dining room shortly. I'll bring your belongings in.
sleep, Sir Henry?
Very well, and you?
I had an interrupted night's sleep. I heard a woman crying in the night.
How strange. I'll ring for Barrymore.
Yes, Sir Henry. What can I do for you this fine morning?
What do you know about a woman crying in the middle of the night?
There are two women in the house, sir. One of them is the maid. The other is my wife, Miss Barrymore. She was not crying last night. Is there anything else I can do for you this morning?
That is all, Barrymore.
Barrymore is lying. I saw Mrs. Barrymore red in the face and looking very upset.
Do you think Barrymore can't be trusted? He's taking care of Baskerville Hall for so long now.
I'm very suspicious of him, Sir Henry.
I see.
I went to the post office on an errand for Holmes. I found out that Holmes's telegrams were not given to Barrymore directly. It is impossible to tell if he was in the carriage or at Baskerville Hall. As I was leaving the post office, a man stopped me. He told me his name was Selden and that he's a friend of Dr. Mortimer, and that he was carrying a butterfly net.
Butterfly net?
Strange, yes?
Very.
As the Stapleton fellow gave me the sense that he knew of me and of Holmes. He invited me to his house for dinner and to meet his sister.
Is that where you were last evening?
Yes, allow me to read from my notebook about the night that I stayed with the Stapletons. He told me that he and his sister moved here 2 years ago. Stapleton warned me about Griffin Marsh. Said if an animal or a man goes there, they will never come out because of the soft and sinking ground. Said he knew how to cross the moor safely, that there are some paths among the marshes. While Stapleton was talking, I saw a horse on the edge of the marsh. The poor animal was halfway stuck underwater. The horse struggled to get free, but the water closed over its head. All Stapleton said was, "Another one dead. It happens all the time on the moors, Dr. Watson." Shortly after, we heard a cry over the marshes. I asked Stapleton what it was. He looked at me and said, "People say that that is the Hound of the Baskervilles." Knowing he was an educated man, I was surprised he believed these stories. The strangest thing happened next. A butterfly flew past, and Stapleton ran after it with his net. He ran right into the marsh without fear. As I watched him go, a beautiful woman came up to me and said,
Go back to London. Please, my brother's coming back.
Stapleton was not pleased we were talking.
I say, Dr. Watson, Sherlock Holmes wants to hear of all this.
Stranger still, Stapleton thought I was you. His sister was quite embarrassed when she found out who I truly was. She was waiting for me down the road when I was leaving.
What more did she have to say, Watson?
She told me to forget what she said and that she believes in the story of the Hound of the Baskervilles.
I see.
Sir Henry, she said that her brother does not want you to leave because of these silly stories.
Dr. Watson, you look restless this morning.
Yes, I had an interrupted night's sleep yet again.
Was the bed not comfortable enough? I can have Barrymore bring your belongings into a different room.
No, the accommodations were fine. I saw Barrymore walk in an empty bedroom with a candle shining to a light.
Did he see you?
No, I'm sure of it.
Tonight we'll follow him together. I want to find out what he's doing.
I was just making sure the window was closed, sir.
I think you sent a signal. Give me that candle. There! Look! Sir Henry! A blasted signal!
What's this all about?
I can tell you, sir. It's my poor brother out there on the moors. He's the escaped prisoner.
We show him light when we have food to give him. Then he shows us with a purpose with his life.
Barrymore, you're trying to help your wife. I cannot blame you for that. We'll talk about this more tomorrow.
Please leave him alone, sir.
Let's see if we can catch this Selden. He's out on the moors somewhere.
Selden!
Track!
Let's return to Baskerville Hall! Now!
Did you see him? Did you find Selden?
We found him, but he ran away from us.
Oh, thank goodness.
With all due respect, man, he should be caught and brought to the court.
Sir!
He's a murderer!
Everyone, let's calm down! It's been a long night!
I know, it's not dangerous anymore. Soon we'll be on our boat to South America.
What do you mean, Barrymore?
We've organized his escape. We've been helping him until his departure.
Very well. We'll not look for him again.
You mean that, sir?
I don't want you and your wife to get into trouble.
Thank you, Sir Henry.
What about you, Dr. Watson? Will you turn us in?
I will do what Sir Henry wishes.
Thank you. I must return the favor to you both. I know something about Sir Charles' death.
What do you know?
On the night of his death, he received a letter that read, "Burn the letter and meet me at the gate at 10 o'clock, LL."
The handwriting was a woman's. I'm sure of it.
Do you know who the woman is who wrote the letter?
No.
Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Barrymore.
I shall consult with Dr. Mortimer about this in the morning.
Good thinking, Dr. Watson. Let's get some rest.
Dr. Mortimer, I need your help.
Is someone ill in the house?
No, nothing like that.
Go on then, Dr. Watson.
Do you know anyone with the initials LL?
Of course I do. Laura Lyon. She's Franklin's daughter.
Ah, yes, the man with the telescope.
Poor girl. She married a bad man who left her. Now she lives alone and makes money with her typewriter. Such a sad story, Dr. Watson.
Ah, Barrymore. Just the man I wanted to see.
Sir?
Is Selden still out on the moor?
I'm uncertain, sir. We've been leaving food out for him, as always. But we're not sure if it's him taking it or the other.
You know the other man on the moors?
Why, yes, sir. Seldom told my wife that there's another man living in one of the huts in the woods.
Thank you, Barrymore. That'll be all.
Another man on the moors, Dr. Watson?
Yes, me and Sir Henry saw a glimpse of him the other night. I need you to keep watch over Sir Henry while I do what Holmes would want me to do.
Dr. Watson, do be careful and take your pistol.
Mrs. Laura Lyons, I'm Dr. John Watson. I wanted to speak to you about Sir Charles's death. I understand you saw him the day he died.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know you wrote the letter. It said, burn the letter. Meet me at the gate at 10 o'clock. LL.
No, that's impossible.
Sir Charles tried to burn it, but one of the servants found it in a fireplace. Why did you write to him?
I needed his help. I married a bad man. I wanted a divorce. I wanted to have Sir Charles' advice.
I understand. Now tell me about Sir Charles. Why did you see him?
I didn't see him. Someone else told me to help. I wanted to write to him to explain, but then I heard he was dead.
Thank you for your time, Mrs. Lyons.
Of course. He's always so tough.
What a lovely evening, Watson.
Holmes? Is that you?
It is I, dear Watson.
Holmes! What are you doing here? I thought you were supposed to be in London.
Elementary, Watson. I wanted you to think that. We have a dangerous enemy here, and I did not want you to know where I was.
Holmes, we have much to discuss.
Did you know that Laura Lyons and Stapleton are very good friends? I wonder if Stapleton's wife knows about their friendship.
Stapleton hasn't got a wife. He's his sister.
He tells everyone that she is his sister, but I've checked. They're married.
Then why would Stapleton want Sir Henry to fall in love with his wife?
Stapleton wanted to be close to Sir Henry. Having a beautiful sister made that easy for him, don't you see?
Stapleton is the enemy then. He's the man in the carriage, and his wife wrote the letter to Sir Henry.
Yes, you got it right, Watson.
But why are Stapleton and Mrs. Lyons good friends?
He does not know he's already married. She's in love with him. He pretends to marry her. I think she will help us when she knows the truth.
Now what about Stapleton? What does he want?
Murder, my friend, and I hope I'm going to catch him before he does it. Where is it, Watson? Where is it?
The Hound, Holmes! The Hound!
We're too late, Watson.
It's my fault, Holmes. I should have watched Sir Henry. Now he's dead.
The fault is mine, Watson. I knew who the murderer was, and I thought I could catch him before he killed. It's the biggest mistake of my career.
You will bring justice to his death, Holmes. I know you will.
But why did Sir Henry come onto the moor? Watson, come down here. Look. It's not Sir Henry. It's not Sir Henry. Look at the face, Watson.
It's Selden.
Indeed it is.
It's unbelievable, Holmes.
I know what's happened. Barrymore gave old clothes to Selden. The scent was still on them. The Hound followed Sir Henry's scent and killed Selden.
But how did Stapleton know? How did Selden know that the Hound was after him? He screamed for a long time. There's something else I don't understand. Why did Stapleton let the Hound out? Did he know that Sir Henry was on the moors?
We'll soon know. Stapleton is over there. Now we must try to prove he's guilty. Don't let him think we suspect him.
Dr. Watson, is that you? Has there been an accident? Is that Sir Henry? Who is it?
It's Selden, the escaped prisoner.
I heard a strange noise. That's why I came to the moor. I'm nervous about Sir Henry. I invited him for dinner. He didn't show up. Have you heard anything?
What do you mean?
Have they told you about the stories of the Baskervilles?
We did not hear any such stories.
How did he die?
He fell off the cliff.
Is that true? Sherlock Holmes?
You know who I am?
We didn't expect you.
Selden's death is a sad event, but it will not stop me from returning to London tomorrow.
Are you going to tell anyone about this tragedy?
A detective needs facts, not supernatural stories.
Well, let's go, gentlemen.
Holmes, we should go back to Baskerville Hall and check on Sir Henry.
We still have no evidence against Stapleton. Let's not say much to Sir Henry. You say he's going to the Stapleton's house for dinner tomorrow evening.
Yes, they invited me as well.
I have a plan. I want him to go alone.
Sir Henry, you're all right.
Ah, there you are, Dr. Watson. Don't fret, Dr. Mortimer took great care of me while I was gone.
We have some sad news. Selden died last evening.
Oh, shall I call upon Barrymores?
Sir Henry? Sorry to bring you these news, but Selden has died.
No!
But how, sir?
I am Mr. Sherlock Holmes. Dr. Watson and I heard a terrible scream out in the moors, only to find your brother had fallen over a cliff in the moor. Who's this, Sir Henry?
That is Sir Hugo, the Baskerville who started all this trouble. He was the first Baskerville who saw the hound.
Watson, come have a look.
All right.
Who does this man look like to you?
Why, Stapleton, I suppose. The faces are similar.
I have no doubt that Stapleton is a Baskerville.
But how can it be?
He's got Sir Hugo's wicked character, no doubt. I think we will find out that Baskerville Hall will go to Stapleton if Sir Henry dies.
But Holmes, how will you prove it?
Never fear, Watson. I have a plan. Did you give Sir Henry my orders, Watson?
Yes, Sir Henry knows to go to Stapleton's for dinner. So you'll send the carriage back to Baskerville Hall.
He understands that he must walk home through the moors and make sure that Stapleton knows it.
Yes, he was weary at first, but then he agreed once he knew how to go to it.
Now we must get to the railway station and have the boy there send a telegram to Sir Henry from me.
I see, Holmes. You want Stapleton to think that we are in London.
Precisely.
What's next?
We pay a visit to Laura Lyons and tell her the truth about Stapleton. I think Stapleton persuaded her not to meet Sir Charles that night. Look through the windows. I want to know where Stapleton and Sir Henry are.
I see them, but just barely. The fog is coming in, Holmes.
We must be very careful. We don't want to lose sight of Sir Henry. You hear that, Watson? It's coming!
That's it, Sir Henry. Easy now. I've got you.
What was it?
Phosphorus paint. Someone put this on the hound to make it even more terrible. No fear, Sir Henry. The hound is dead now.
You are safe now, Sir Henry.
You saved my life.
You must stay here for a short while, Sir Henry. Dr. Watson and I need to catch Stapleton.
Stapleton, it will not get away from us.
I'm talking about my husband, I'm talking about Sir Henry.
Sir Henry is safe, and the Hound is dead.
I'm glad. My husband's a cruel man.
Do you have any idea where he is?
There's a house in the middle of the moor. That's where he kept the hound.
Watson, go and meet Sir Henry and take him back to Baskerville Hall and stay with him.
But Holmes, you can't see him with all the fog out there.
Stapleton will not get away with this, Watson.
Bravo, Holmes. I don't know how you figured this one out.
Elementary, Watson. We know from the family pictures that Stapleton was the son of Roger Baskerville, the criminal. Roger Baskerville died in South America, but he had a son, the man we knew as Stapleton. Stapleton knew that the Baskerville property would be his if he killed Sir Henry and Sir Charles.
Sir Charles had a weak heart. That's why the Hound frightened him to death.
The rest was easy. Stapleton came to London when Sir Henry did to get the scent of the shoes. Little did he know the shoe was brand new. He learned I was helping Sir Henry, so he returned to the moors.
I see, Holmes. It all began to go wrong for Stapleton when his wife refused to do more of his wicked plans.
And now, Watson, I think we have just enough time to go to the theater tonight. Our case is closed. How was that?
Thank you so much for coming to our show tonight. These kids have worked so hard on this for many weeks. First, they read Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's story. Then we viewed a film version, and then after reading it, Mrs. Wright wrote our script. So give it up for Mrs. Wright. Then we table read, and then we blocked, we rehearsed, all starting before spring break. So first, I want to give us to give a big shout out to the lighting crews, both Spotlight and Colored Lights. Now, actors, come on out. And his vision for this particular play. Give it up. Now, if you are a senior actor, please step forward. And stage crew, if you are a senior stage crew member, please step forward. Okay. We will miss you, and we will hope you continue to act and find your stage for everyone to find you. Give it up for the seniors. Said to give it a clap for stage crew and Miss Tillman. If I didn't do that, finally, the theater department is very happy to share the stage with all the arts this evening. If you're an artist in the Tech Arts program with Mrs. Fredericks and the Visual Arts program with Ms. Schwinn, or if you have any work displayed in tonight's Art Fest, we ask you all stand if you're in the audience or wherever you are and be recognized. For all the arts are so very important, for they are an expression of us as individuals. We are all seen. And we have a fantastic night. Thank you.
I'm amazed every year. Can't wait to see you next spring. Thanks, everyone.